Hello everyone. A very good evening to all of you. Welcome to the Officer Adda 24/7, the special session of your BRBL subject in the English medium language. So in today's session, we are going to discuss the very important questions that can become in the exam also. So let's start with the session, and if you are new in this session, do not forget to subscribe our channel, that is JAIIB CAIIB English medium channel. Okay, and I hope so my voice is audible to all of you and the screen is visible to all of you, right? Done class? Now let's start with the question. C class. So today we will discuss the case studies question, that is important. Case studies question with the 5 MCQ, that is important. Now see, XYZ, what is this? XYZ Bank sanction a home loan to Mr. A with a equitable mortgage. So first of all, I would like to highlight the keywords: equitable mortgage, home loan. Okay, so first of all, what is mortgage? So suppose this A is the person and this is the XYZ bank. So A bank is giving loan, suppose 10 lakh loan. A is giving immovable property as a security. Immovable property as a security. Is that okay? So this bank sanctioned a home loan to Mr. A with equitable mortgage on the property. Later, Mr. A failed to repay the loan. It means A is not able to repay the loan. The bank initiated SARFAESI Act. So, guys, what is SARFAESI Act? SARFAESI Act is basically of 2002, okay? And under SARFAESI Act, without intervention of the court, how the bank can take loan from the borrower, that is written in this particular point. Cool. Now, so the bank initiated SARFAESI proceeding and attempted to auction the property. Okay. Okay. Meanwhile, Mr. A approached the DRT claiming procedural irregularities and that he was not served notice properly. He also contended that as per Indian contract, his liability should be limited due to the DRT. So guys, in this case now, there are 3 acts and I will just highlight these 3 acts. The first is SARFAESI, second is DRT, and the third is Indian Contract Act. So what exactly these 3 acts means? So the first is SARFAESI Act. So SARFAESI Act is basically without intervention of the court, how the bank can take money from the borrower. This is called SARFAESI. In the procedure is basically in SARFAESI we have a ARC company, we have a qualified buyer, etc. If we talk about the DRT, so DRT is basically, suppose borrower is not able to pay. If the amount is 20 lakh and above, we can approach to the DRT. So DRT and its appellant body is DRAT. Then we have a Indian Contract Act. Okay, then we have a Indian Contract Act. So Indian Contract Act is basically, we can say, Indian contract, we can say basically it's just a formula that I have told you. Offer acceptance is equal to promise. Promise plus consideration is equal to what? Agreement. Agreement plus law enforceability is equal to contract. So this is the formula of contract. Okay. So see, read this particular part, then I will tell you the exact one. Done, class? Now let's do the question. Okay, let's do the question. Number one question. Under SURFACI Act, which of the following is true in this context? The bank must obtain the court order before auctioning the property. The bank has a right to take possession and sell after issue notice and giving time to repay. SURFACI does not apply to the equitable mortgage. The bank must always go through DRT first before taking the possession. So tell me, which of the following is the right answer? So class, which of the following is true regarding this one? So guys, the answer is basically that is, in this case, bank has right to take possession and sell after issue notice and giving time to the repay. This is the right answer because bank must obtain the court order. That is not necessary. Okay. SURFACI does not apply to equitable mortgage. No. Bank must go through the DRT. The answer is no. So 3 points is absolutely wrong. The correct one is this one. Cool, class? So this is the right answer. Okay. Next. Mr. A claimed procedural irregularities in the notice. So under SURFACI, how many days notice is typically required before taking possession? 7 days, 15 days, 30 days, or 60 days? Tell me, class. A claim procedural irregularity. So under how many days notice is typically required before taking possession? The bank will take possession. So the notice will be basically of what? This is the right answer. Usually 30 days notice is required so that the borrower can, if he have a money, he can easily give it to this one. Okay. Now, Mr. A defense citing the Indian contract misdisclosure is the best dealt under which principle? Mistake, fraud, misrepresentation, or coercion? Tell me, class. So Mr. A defense citing the Indian contract is the best dealt under which principle? That is misrepresentation, because mistake is wrongly present, fraud, that is basically wrong thing, misrepresentation, wrong presentation, and coercion means to threaten someone. So the right answer for this question is misrepresentation. Cool. Now, if DRT finds in the favor of bank, Mr. A can appeal to High Court directly, appellant authority under SURFACI, DRT, and Supreme Court. What is the right answer? Tell me, class. So class, we know that I'm just making a diagram so that you can easily understand this point. Suppose this is bank. Bank can file the case to the DRT. 3 year is the limitation from DRT to DRAT. Okay, we have a 30 days, right? And if anyone want to appeal, he have to pay first of all 50% of the amount which is told by DRT. This can be reduced up to 25%. So this is the right answer. So DRT to DRAT is the right answer for this question. Is that okay? DRAT is the right answer. Cool. Now class, the second case that I'm going to discuss. First of all, please read the case, then I will tell you the conclusion. So I hope so class, you people just read this NBFC topic. That is easy one. Okay, so let's do the question. Okay, so a newly formed public company, this wants to operate as NBFC. It applied to RBI, but application was rejected on the ground that the company did not have a minimum NOF. If company management assert that requirement is arbitrary, violates Article 14. So Article 14 is basically, let's talk about right to equality, and Constitution of India is the father of law. Okay, so whatever law that is made, it should comes and go through the Constitution of India. So class, tell me the minimum NOF requirement for NBFC registration is what? sorry, 2 crore, 5 crore, 10 crore, 25 crore? Tell me. So the minimum requirement is basically 10 crore, and always it's update. Cool. Now, can ABC Limited challenge RBI decision on constitutional ground? Yes, constitutional means it's relate to the Consti of India 1950. Tell me, class. Yes, all the regulatory decision can be challenged under Article 14, that is right to equality. What will be the right answer? Class, for this one, the right answer will be, it is C will be the right answer for this question. C. Because writ petition, as you already know, under Article 2 to 6, we can approach to the High Court. Okay, under writ petition is the special power. Suppose if in your question, if there's any question of law, you can easily approach to the High Court. Okay, and Supreme Court under Article 32. If company is aggrieved beside constitutional challenge, where else they can appeal? Tell me, guys. SAT, Appellate Authority under RBI, NCLT, or Consumer Forum? Tell me, guys. So class, in this case, the right answer will be Apple and Authority under RBI. This is the right answer. Which of the following is true about the NBFC? Tell me, class. So the right answer for this question is, guys, that is C is the right answer, okay? And today is the last day of Navratri. Do not forget to enroll in the batch, okay? Thank you so much, class. And this is the answer. You can please check the answer. And right now, 81% discount is going on. So apply the coupon code